Welcome back to the Success Soapbox, a web series where we give students just like you a soapbox to say what they do to be successful.
My name is Renita, and this is Becca, and this episode is all about budgeting. So let's see what students have to say about that. And that's it. Number 1, when is the state deadline for FAFSA 2019-2020?
I don't know.
I should know that. I don't.
I believe it's February 23rd.
I believe that's mid-February at some point.
Okay, I missed it one year, so I think I know it's like March 1st.
Yeah! It's March 1st. Good job.
So my next question is a true or false. Do you have to accept all the loans you're given?
False. Yeah, definitely false.
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 That's false.
Yeah, it's definitely false. You don't have to accept all the loans. You don't have to accept any loans if you don't want to.
What is the difference between a checkings account and a savings account?
A checking account is for you to spend where you please, I guess, and a savings account is to save money that you'd like to be put away for things that you need later on.
Savings is like where you want to save money for the future, and then your checking is money that you want to use currently.
Savings account, I do not touch. And the checking account, I take money out of it to go into the savings account.
I don't really try to touch my savings too often, so I can build interest on it. And then checkings is usually just what I keep my paychecks in, so I can spend that more frequently.
Beautiful answer.
Okay, so let's get into some tough questions. What do you think the first step to budgeting is?
Eliminating like things that you don't need first, like kind of get important things first out the way, and then everything, all the fun stuff later.
Laying out everything that you have to budget.
Self-control, kind of making sure that if you don't need it but you want it, then you don't really need it.
So after you pay all of your bills and your mandatory fees, what do you do with the remainder of the money?
Well, like my mom always say, save up your money for a rainy day.
Every week, half of my paycheck goes into my savings, so that's what I do with it.
Food and clothes and shoes. No, shoes. Shoes mainly, yeah.
Well, for me, I'd save it for, later on long-term goals.
Usually I just save it or I buy some food.
Food, going out, yeah.
So, yeah, we do it together, so food, yeah.
So last question. If I gave you $5 million right now, tax-free, in your hand, cash money, what would you do with that money and why?
I want to say I would leave school, but I don't think that's a good answer.
I put in a retirement plan. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'd honestly give a lot of it to people who need it, because I don't need a whole $5 million,
I would give a portion away. I would make sure that my children are taken care of because all of them are in college. And of course my mother, I would take care of her.
Pay my car off.
Yeah, that's what I would do too, pay my car off.
I would get a new car, first of all.
Invest it in some of the ideas that I got, or invest in an existing idea and try to grow that money more than what it is.
So you would invest in yourself and build from that. Well, great. Thank you. Students have all different types of budgeting methods, but we have 5 key success tips on how to manage your money. Be realistic about your budget. Know how much is coming in every month and how much you think you'll be spending.
Know the difference between a need and a want. Do you need to eat out every day, or can you cook at home?
Include savings as an expense in your budget. This helps ensure you have funds for emergencies.
Align your budget with your goals. It's easier to stick to something that aligns with what you value.
And lastly, review and recalculate your budget monthly. Things change over time, so you'll want to make sure your budget reflects your lifestyle. Thanks for watching the Success Soapbox. Tune in next month for our next episode. Don't forget to stand on your own soapbox by commenting on this video and following us on Facebook.